we are going to be looking at some of the worst content on all of YouTube. Let's see, what should we start with? How about Matt Walsh? God, this is gonna suck. Okay, let's do this.
I honestly don't know what a statement like,
Oh my god. Okay, I haven't seen Matt Walsh in a long time, since I was de-radicalized, right? And seeing that his content went to this, where it's like that TikTok type shit, you know the ones where it's like the text is on screen because, you know, the audience has such a horrible attention span, right? Like, I didn't expect it to be like this. Oh god. Andrew Tate. Oh no. Oh my god, what the fuck?
Alright guys, we got a crazy pod with Andrew.
All right, guys, we got a crazy pod with Andrew Tate. Andrew ditched the poop squatch. Okay.
But, like, right here, you could see that when he was a teenager, he was probably pushed into lockers all the fucking time.
But then he was all like, should I shoot up the school or not? Nah, I'm just gonna become a Sigma Alpha male, then shoot it up later.
Andrew Tate, this guy absolutely snapped. Before we get into
This guy absolutely snap my pussy.
Alright, enough of that. Oh, Elon Musk! Elon Musk! Oh boy, let's look that up. He just doesn't give a shit about anything. He just wants everything to blow up, destroy, and die, because he's evil. That's the face of complete apathy right there. Complete destruction and annihilation.
I want to begin, but among other things, everyone's attacking you for your position. What are you doing in the government?
When everyone's attacking you, it's wrongful. It's like cancel culture. Like, oh my god. Elon, can I have your babies?
Like, this is Fox News. Like, you know why he's talking like that.
There was a cyber attack on X today, which shut it down.
There's a cyber attack on Twitter today. Good. Okay. So far, the only real specific content creator we got into was Matt Walsh. Let's look at Sargon of Akkad. Now let's click on this one. We're gonna get a lot of interesting thumbnails if we do.
I find myself haunted by the concept of Rota Fortunae.
Oh, we're getting into some good stuff already! Getting into that conspiratorial what if alt-ist bullshit. Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh god, look at this. You see this? This is like when retards on the internet like to use old-timey allegories, like whether it be from the Bible or sometime after, but not too modern. The most modern we could get is 1984, right? And then yeah, they do all this shit, and they talk like if they know everything, like if they're so smart, but they're like pseudo-intellectuals. They like to call Redditors pseudo-intellectuals when they're no better themselves. Like, look at this picture. Look at this picture right here, and tell me what you fucking see. If you're not brainwashed, you can give me the right answer.
Concept of the Wheel of Fortune, which was a cliche even in Tacitus's time, in like 70 AD. And has been parodied and vulgarized by popular culture in the modern day.
Vulgarized. He looks at Wheel of Fortune and he says, "The West has fallen. Billions must die." Yeah, we don't want to hear your fucking philosophy, you goddamn ingrate. Let's see what else there is. Oh, JP Sears! Oh boy, it's getting worse! Oh god, here we go! Ah, the blue-haired feminist. Oh, what are we doing?
Protesting Tesla.
Protesting Tesla. God.
This is the new current thing.
Oh my god. Like, no one actually fucking thinks like that, where they're all like, oh, the current thing, we gotta do it. The only people who think like that are the inverse on the right wing. And even then, they're not always consistent. The new current thing. God.
For the natural beauty that was once this country.
Americans are taught that the people who once lived in what we now call America were stewards of the environment. They had
an ancient respect and connection to the land and water.
Disney movies made that their message.
I know every rock and tree and creature.
Okay, not even left-wingers like Pocahontas. Don't even try and pull that shit. Like, Pocahontas fucking sucked. Lion King was better.
Has a life, has a spirit, has a name.
No, I don't think Native American hunters gave names to every rabbit in the woods around them. No, that's not.
No one is saying that except for that one movie, which isn't even like considered like a person. It's a film. And even then, like, no one even likes that movie. Like, Shea Frillis literally said that that's one of his least favorite Disney movies. And so are a lot of other people nowadays who are saying that.
It's not a real thing that happened.
Political science professor Wilfred Riley's new book is...
Wilfred Riley. Sounds like Wilford Brimley. Diabetes. All right, let's see. What else is there? Let's keep refreshing the page. Oh, we're getting religious now. Oh, boy. Oh, no.
Father, if someone comes to you in confession and confesses that they murdered someone, what do you do? What's up, guys? I'm Father David Michael Moses. I'm a Catholic priest, and this is one of the more intense...
Hold on. There's got to be something more interesting on this person's channel than just that. Let's look up the word gay. Please tell me how incorrect I'm using. What? Let me see. What else is there? I'm quibbly. 3 of the top 3 worst reasons to get married. Oh boy. Here we go.
As a priest, here are 3 horrible, but all too common reasons that people get married. Number 1, we've been together for a long time. I do think
that is not a bad reason. What are you talking about? Have you ever heard of something called chemistry? It's a part of every human relationship. If you've been with someone for a long time, chances are you're gonna end up liking or even loving them. That's how relationships work. That's normal.
I would only date someone who had a strong faith. I said...
I would only date someone if they had a strong faith. Ah, religious bias, I see.
What you're saying is that you wouldn't date him, but you might end up marrying him. So basically, you have higher standards for a boyfriend than you do.
I'm not even gonna cover the rest of this. Let's see what else. Let's see what else there is, because we're not here to respond to videos. We're here to look at. Oh, here's some more religious stuff. We'll do 2 more religious stuff, and then we'll transfer over to other things.
Pray a little bit more. Praying is
sorry,
the
I wasn't
first
paying
resort, not the last
attention.
resort.
What are you saying?
Then
let me go back.
And his might pose some things, and if people say
the Eucharist to the, what advice would you give to somebody who's trying to spread the love of the Eucharist to the world?
The love of the Eucharist? What even is that? I don't even know. I'm not even going to research it.
Well, you know, that's wonderful that you're going to do that. I think it's great. Most of the time people say, Michael, I want to start a podcast. What's your advice? And my advice is...
honestly, like, if I don't know what they're talking about, then I'm probably not going to give a shit. Let's see. Well, now we got video about Jesus with Ben Shapiro and other guy. For a second, I thought that was Jordan B. Peterson, but I looked at him more and it's not Jordan B. Peterson. That certainly is Ben Shapiro. Shapiro. Oh God.
You know, from a Jewish point of view, where we don't believe in the divinity of Christ, I think that there you can make an argument that the Gospels, which were written,
he was just a prophet. And
no, we don't even believe he was a prophet.
What do you think he was? What do you guys think?
What do I think he was historically? I think he was a Jew who tried to lead a revolt against the Romans.
Someone in my server wants me to say I love fried chicken. I mean, I guess I do. Yeah. Yesterday I was having some of that McDonald's fried chicken. I don't know if that's a bad thing or not, but yeah. No. You know what? Okay, dude, if you're in Discord and you're typing in chat, come on to the stream and type in chat here because you know you're participating. So come on in chat. Come on in chat, buddy.
He got killed for his trouble, just like a lot of other Jews at that time who were crucified for trying to lead revolts against the Roman and got killed for their trouble.
Ben Shapiro holds an aberrant and historically inaccurate view of who Jesus is.
Oh, now they're being anti-Semitic. Guys, if you're Jewish and you think Jesus went to hell and is in a pot of feces boiling alive, then you're evil. Fuck off with that shit. Because he is. Fuck Jesus. Oh, now we got PragerU! Communism! Oh boy! Snow White and the Seven Clever Boy! Oh, you already did? Wait, hold on. It's not showing. Let me fix that. Oh, there you are! Cheese boobs. There you are. Okay, I don't know why that didn't show up. Just posting. Okay, I'm sorry. That's weird. I don't know why it didn't show up. No. YouTube's not censoring you. It's just that my computer's being a little weird.
Differences between socialism, fascism, and communism, especially with this last election.
I like how how he's just smoking a cigar during this whole thing? Because, like, he thinks that it's the manliest thing in the world, and he looks like a complete fucking douchebag. I don't know, it's the white hair, the fact that he's obese, the glasses, you know? Like, it just doesn't match with cigar. Like, when you think of someone who's stoic and smoking a cigar, you think of someone like, I don't know, fucking Big Boss, or someone like that, you know?
Election cycle, I feel like we saw those words thrown around a lot, but I just wanted to know, like, what exactly are the differences between those three?
So the words are thrown around. That is largely true. And they've taken...
Oh my god, I love how it froze on this frame in particular. I know we're going on the alt-right pipeline, but we may as well. Well, they have Prager You Kids YouTube poop.
What makes me normal? I'm in a monogamous...
Wait.
That's disgusting.
When did being normal get canceled? What makes me normal? I'm in a
that's all, folks.
Minimum marriage.
Until death do us part.
I'm a proud normal sexual. I'm only attracted to minimum men, women my age, and goats.
Wait, let me hear that again. And goats.
I'm a proud normal sexual.
I'm a proud normal sexual. Oh my god. I wouldn't be surprised if the right wing actually used that normal sexual to describe them being straight.
I'm only attracted to minimum men, women my age, and goats.
Minimum men.
I'm a proud normal sexual. I'm only attracted to minimum men, women my age, and goats. When did
goats? Oh god. Yeah, there's gotta be an Islamophobic joke in there somewhere about goats.
Having sex with goats get canceled?
There are few things worse than being
Michael Knowles.
Michael Knowles. Better to be nothing.
Exactly. It is better to be nothing in comparison to being fucking Michael Knowles.
Better to be dead. Better to be anything. Michael Knowles wants to touch kids, and every citizen has an obligation to fucking murder Michael Knowles. That is acceptable behavior. The man, the myth, the man.
I wonder how Michael Knowles feels about that if he were to ever see this.
Penis Prager.
I did not.
Penis Prager.
Not want to do this.
You may worship me.
No way. You're 100% ugly.
Now, what do you mean by the? You mean
you have the ugly?
I really didn't know. You didn't know.
I love the jacket, semi-naked in women's clothing. That's just a fact.
You are not the one who matters here. You are directing the attention to me.
So large in our popular consciousness that was so immensely consequential.
Could you imagine dressing up like that and legitimately calling yourself a Giga Chad unironically?
Our history, and is so deeply embedded within our national identity, most Americans don't actually know very much about the Revolutionary War. Sure, I mean, most of us could tell you about the tea in the harbor and Paul Revere, maybe about some Minutemen here and there, the Declaration of Independence, the villainous traitor Benedict Arnold.
Wait, hold on. No, the video froze.
Lord Cornwallis surrendering at Yorktown. But these are all kind of just details, right? Our average understanding of this pivotal moment in our history amounts more to seeing a collection of individual...
Okay, hold on. Now, let's skip through the video. Because, like, this is just the introduction, right? Is this even, like... Is this, like, actually, like, a right-wing video? Or is this just educational? Because I don't even know. I don't even know if this is actually... Reed Richards, Fantastic Four. Read. A lot of reading, okay. The world turned upside down? Oh. The paradox of American liberalism! Okay, let's look at some of these chapters. Bro, I just keep saying read.
So you may have heard about how in the early 17th century, Puritan separatists in England and the Netherlands had reached an ideological impasse with King James I and the Anglican Church.
God damn it. So annoying how it just keeps freezing like that. We just watched a historical video. Let's let's look up what if altist. Oh no. Oh no.
We are currently in a historic moment. Few have realized this, but history is actively being carved out now. I decided to stop everything and write this video since
Okay, he says history is actively being carved out now. Guys, do you know how fucking insane what if alt-hist actually is? Like, okay, let's pull up another tab. What if alt-hist deleted videos? Do you not know how insane this person actually is? Like, chat, I showed you this before in like one of my videos. Yeah, but let's look at this.
Another example of the kind of guy my dad is that he ate tuna fish every single day of his life from ages.
Here we go.
With all of someone's life clustered into a single vial that is their consciousness. When you perceive the spirit world,
show my cheese. There you go. Wait, hold on. Show 90 kinds of delicious pizza. 90. I don't think I could show you 90, but I could show you a few. Okay, let's see. Meat lovers. Yeah. Oh, that's good. All right. Ooh, how about stuffed crust? Stuffed crust. That's good. What else? How about mushroom? Mushroom pizza. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Mark boobies. Yeah. Mushroom pizza. Let's see, what else? Pork pizza. I know I'm Jewish, but I just can't resist a good bit of pork, okay? It's so fucking good. We don't even believe in hell. The only person who's in hell right now is Jesus, and he's in his own bucket of shit.
This was the elephant I was worried about before I did ayahuasca.
Divine crust.
I really love the act of being a leader. I feel truly alive for the first time. I can feel your energy and I can connect with you even through the screen. There's nothing that can beat the feeling of speaking in front of a crowd.
Bro thinks he's fucking Deadpool or Dora the Explorer. He can talk to us through the computer. Oh, if you can talk to me through the computer and I have the video paused, then say something. Go ahead, what if alt-hist, say something. Yeah, that's right. Okay.
Channeling its energy into your words, and as you breathe in unison with the crowd, there's nothing better than holding the knife of decision in the air, where you're about to make a decision, trying to—
The knife of decision! Oh god, everyone look out! He's got a fucking knife! Yeah, no, if you're a cult leader and you own a weapon, you should have your house seized. Okay. Because we know you're not gonna use that for self-defense. You're gonna use that for something much more sinister. Holy crust indeed.
Even though they are in mental disorder, the left is still the overwhelming ruling class of the Western world. The left runs the imperial bureaucracy, the United Nations, the European Union, the Catholic Church, major—
The Catholic Church! Let me ask you something, what if alt-hist? What about Catholicism is left-wing at all? Just tell me, because like if you think that you could just, you know, sit here and tell me the idea of lust and spiritual adultery is left-wing, point my finger at you and laugh in your face. Penis, he said. Yes, he said penis.
Corporations, tech, the media, the educational system, academia, Hollywood, and any other institution you could throw a dart at.
I wonder if when he says the left, he actually means Jews. That I'm actually kind of curious about, because he says, oh, they control everything. But like, that's kind of like a white nationalist conspiracy theory that the Jews control everything. And when I hear that, I start to think, oh, there's lag. Yeah, I know. I'm trying to fix it.
Without the left, there's basically nothing left in the Western world, since the right is incapable of creating its own institutions as of now. This
bro just wants to see the destruction of the world. Cat penis crunch. Oh god, that sounds nasty. I've seen what a cat penis looks like. It's so fucking weird looking. That's why anytime anyone draws porn of like cats, they don't use the actual cat penis. They mostly use dog dick. Wait a minute! Wait a minute! Oh god, the YouTube shorts! Where are black Americans from? Oh god! No.
African Americans in our society, but we think a lot about African Americans in our society, but I don't think most people know where African Americans are from in Africa or when they migrated. The average white American's ancestors came over in around 1790, and the average black American is
sexy Jews. Oh yeah, Jews can be pretty sexy. Let me look up most beautiful Jewish woman of all time. She looks nice here. Pretty. Ooh, look at this one. Oh yeah, that's a nice piece of ass right there. Ooh! Ooh! Are there any anime girls who are Jewish? Well, okay, hold on. I think we found one from Black Lagoon. Is she from Black Lagoon? Whatever the case may be, she's fine. Oh! Oh, looks like we got a double-decker boopy. God, okay.
Something like 1750 or 1760. And different parts of America took different groups of Africa. And so in Maryland or Louisiana, they were mostly from Senegal or the Wolof people. Meanwhile, in Virginia was the largest population center for Africans. They were from...
I don't know if this is true or not, but I thought this would have been more racist. Well, we already covered what if alt hist. I think we should go into the big dogs now, shall we, guys? Should we cover some of the bigger, the bigger ones? Let's look up short fat otaku. Oh no.
Thank you.
Oh, this is gonna be bad. Slap a pair of boobs on himself. Slap a pair of boobs on what if alt hist? Soviet boob. You know what? Yeah, let's do that. Let's give what if alt hist boob. There we go. Okay, we got it. We gave what if alt hist boobs.
This video is mainly to clear up something from the previous one, the one about toxic empathy. There's definitely something in there I could have been clearer about. No, not my take about right-wingers lacking empathy whenever a lefty is injured or killed, while simultaneously screaming bloody murder when lefties don't have any empathy when a righty is injured.
Like, I wouldn't be shocked if Dev is the same way, but wouldn't admit it. Like, if I were to tell Dev about, what happened recently with David Mallow, I wonder how he would feel. Come to think about it, there's this other person I made a video about called, Funky Hobo, right? If anyone is in contact with him, please ask him how he feels about the death of David Mallow. Because, that, I feel like, is, something that, you know, a lot of right-wingers celebrated, which honestly kind of pisses me off, because he was a good voice actor, and it's sad that he died.
Or killed. Both sides do actually selectively withhold moral consideration for their political allies only, while shaming their...
Dev just is the type to be all like, both sides this, both sides that, when we all know which side he's on. He just doesn't want to admit it, to make himself seem more reasonable to his retarded audience.
Enemies for not applying their moral consideration universally. This is just a fact. If you're crying that I'm both sidesing it, then you just don't want your camp to be called out, and I don't care.
Well, it's not that we're upset that you're both sidesing it, it's that we know which side that you're obviously on, but you don't want to stick to it because you want new people to come on to your channel and think that you're the most reasonable person that there is. Like, do you know how many people who watch Dev's content fell for the idea of him being reasonable until, like, you know, they actually went into his Discord server, or even worse, interacted with him on, like, Twitter or Blue Sky?
Care. And no, not my Ukraine take either. I was completely correct about that too. America or the West didn't start the war. We didn't coup Ukraine in 2014. This idea that Putin is somehow a victim of Western imperialism is retarded. Stop.
Who the hell is saying that? Like, who is Dev talking to where he thinks that people are saying that America is to blame for the war in Ukraine? Let's see what else Dev does. I want to focus a little bit more on Dev so we could get some more wilder recommendations.
There's There's a 2019 study by Jonathan Haidt that I've used several times in my videos, called Ideological Differences in the Expanse of the Moral Circle. The TLDR of the study is that political differences
Of course he says TLDR, because, fuck you, I can't read.
between left and right-leaning people are not simply due to disagreements over policy, but reflect the core psychological differences between the two, where the former's moral concern is universal, covering more groups of people but less structured, while the latter's is parochial, covering fewer groups but more structured. Basically, left-wing compassion is wide-reaching but shallow, while right-wing compassion is exclusionary but deep.
So, what? How are you gonna try and debunk that? Because I've been in your server. I've seen a lot of your right-wing audience members lack compassion for a lot of different things. Even you and your comment section are like this too. So I want to see how you're going to try and quote-unquote debunk that.
This graph from the study has turned into a meme in right-wing spaces online right now. The whole moral circles don't lie thing. I'm sure you've seen it.
Of course it became a meme in right-wing circles, because right-wingers sure love to weaponize memes. I know that I've heard my misquotes of Metal Gear Rising Revengeance a ton of times before in the past from a right-winger.
These are two heat maps indicating highest moral allocation by political alignment, with the various concentric circles representing distance from the individual. The inner circle, level 1, represents your immediate family. The next circle out, level 2, represents your extended family. 3, your close friends. 4, your distant friends. 5, your acquaintances. 6, anyone you've ever met. 5, all of your countrymen. 8, all people on your continent. 9, all people. 10, all mammals. 11, all animals. 12, all life on Earth. 13, aliens. 14, all life in the universe, including alien plants. 15, all things in the universe, including space rocks. And 16, the entire universe. At first glance, the heat maps appear to show that, on average, right-leaning people allocate their moral concern to those closer to them, their family and friends, while left-leaning people allocate their concern to alien life and space rocks.
Is that actually what they mean? Because here's the thing, right? Dev, I know, is trying to be dishonest right here and make fun of left-wingers for caring about anything. But, like, here's the thing. I'm a left-winger, and I'm not the type of person to be all completely vegan and all these things like that. If I were to say where I hold most of my, alignment to caring about people, I'd say my family, my friends, people of certain minority groups, and people who like Fooly Cooly. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, and mostly Jewish people too. But yeah, that's mostly it, really. Yeah, like, Dev, I don't know if you actually interact with real left-wingers, or if most of the left-wingers you interact with are just talking straw men that you have in your brain. Like, I've seen Dev interact on Twitter and Blue Sky a lot. And, like, most of the time, I go back to the accounts that these people, are talking with, and, like, I don't see any of these weird, like, extraterrestrial moralists out there that Dev is claiming to exist. This video is already getting really stupid, so let's see what other bullshit we have. Oh, we got stick figures shit right here. Okay, so now things are getting real interesting.
Although there are almost 350 million Americans, there are really only two political parties, and despite what the name would imply, neither one's very fun at all. This political division means you don't get any nuance in policy, and instead you either vote on which person you hate the least, or just pick one or two things you absolutely don't want someone to mess up, and then you compromise anyway. While most people are not too familiar with the political compass, they have heard the term left and right.
Turn Dev into a dildo? I don't know if I'm allowed to show dildos on YouTube.
You might have seen a spectrum like
I don't know if I'm allowed to show dildos on YouTube, so I don't think I could do that. Go back.
reform versus conservatism, but this is pretty meaningless to most people. In reality, when someone asks if you're on the left or right in America, what they want to know is how many digits of the pride flag you've memorized. Even the most far left and far right extremes have more in common than you might think. For example, they both share the same common weakness: follow-up questions. Take people on the far left, they all make the same mistake, which is waking up one day, doing absolutely no research, and then thinking there's no way that Ben Shapiro will have heard this one before. Similarly, if you take someone on the far
I don't know if Ben Shapiro actually has heard everything from the left, especially when you consider how many people he's like really debated. I know he's debated a lot, but like, have you seen that one video where Alec Gunter debates Matt Walsh, who's another Daily Wire person? Hold on, let me pull that one up. I know that we're doing like the alt-right pipeline, but we may as well pull in some left-wing stuff too, because you know, we already you looked at YouTube poops of PragerU, so... Yeah, here we go. This is interesting right here.
Hey, Matt. I'm an RN from the state of Ohio, and I drove all the way here just so I could ask you a medical question. So I have a question about your stance on puberty blockers for children. Now, you've stated before that puberty blockers are dangerous, and certainly they do carry their risks. However,
Wait, hold on. Will I give Brent a pair of anime boobs? Who's Brent? Like baby Brent from Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs? Uh-oh, that guy.
Pregnancy is far more dangerous for the child and carries risks up to and including death and permanent disability. So why do you believe that a 13-year-old should be forced to give birth to their rapist child?
I don't think that it is ever okay to kill a child.
Okay, so then why do you support a 13-year-old giving birth to
Who are you talking about? Who's Brent?
their rapist child, which could kill them?
This is not about the person.
Let me skip forward into the video, the 2-minute mark. 2 minutes and 21 seconds. Here we go.
Heartbeat certificate.
No.
No? Why not?
A heartbeat certificate?
Yeah.
Hey, I'm fully for it. Let's have one.
The comment section. Comment section. In this video? Is there anyone here named Brent? I don't know what you're talking about.
You should definitely have one of those. Yeah, absolutely. Great idea. I like that idea. But
oh, gender bent Ben Shapiro. Oh, okay. You mean Brett Cooper? I think someone may have already done a Photoshop of her with big boobs. Let me see. Oh God, how much of these am I allowed to show? Well, someone did a Photoshop of Brett Cooper as fat. You guys want to see that? Let me show you. There you go. There's a fat Brett Cooper right there. You guys like? Awesome. All right.
But just to be clear, you do support 13-year-olds giving birth to their child's rapist.
We can't have this.
Their rapist.
We have not. I don't support killing a child. Do you?
No, I do not. But I'm
okay.
asking you.
So you do support abortion?
No,
you
you're
don't?
avoiding my question. Do you?
I've answered your question. You haven't answered mine.
You have not answered the question. Yes or no?
Is the unborn child a human being?
You see, like, if you claim that, everyone has heard everything, like, think Matt Walsh has ever had a debate like this, ever. And I don't think any member of the Daily Wire has had something like this either, so, yeah. Let's see. Okay, well, we already looked at some stick figure stuff. Let's go further down the alt-right pipeline and look at some alt-right memes. How about Soy Jack? This is Giga Chad. Oh God. Someone made an epic rap battle of this? The fuck?
Soy Jack.
You want me to give Matt Walsh cow teats? Okay, I'll do that within the next hour. Just please remind me.
Do I really have to fight this guy again? I pretend. Your cannon packs don't hide the fact that your fans are racist, homophobic packs. But I digress.
Yeah, they are. Like, literally they are. Like, people who like the Giga Chad meme are unironic fascists. And people who pretend otherwise are really retarded.
When you compare us and Leach, I own up to who I am. While most people who think they're Chads are the actual Soy Jack.
And you see, it's this bullshit where they say, none of this is true because the Soy Jack is saying it. Have you actually interacted with someone who uses the Soy Jack meme? Like, most people who use the Soy Jack Giga Chad see it. Most people who use the Soy Jack Giga Chad meme are actual, like, Discord mods, straight up. Like, go into any Discord server with anyone who does that, and you'll see exactly what I mean.
My Soy Jack! Whoa! I'm running fast like Sonic! Their whole existence is a fucking joke!
Okay. Let's see what else there is now. Oh, now we got Freedom Tunes! Oh, shit!
Musk and his little cult of unelected crypto bros are ignoring the process!
I mean, he's got a point. There are rules for this stuff. You can't just dismantle government agencies overnight.
Like the rules they ignored to expand the government? Ugh. Where were these defenders of process when agencies were created out of thin air, often by executive order? Where was all this love for proper process when the IRS set up its own SWAT team? Where are they whenever agents—
Wait, hold on. Is this true? Hold on. No. Such a retard.
Agencies with a blank check and vague guidelines from the legislator run roughshod over civil and property rights.
Seems like the government pushing social media companies to censor speech might be against the rules, but here—
Social media companies censor speech. Then why do you have this many subscribers?
What about when they engage in explicit racial and gender discrimination? And when Congress abandoned normal budgeting and just—
Wait a minute, I thought you don't believe that discrimination exists. Make up your mind, neo-Nazis. Okay, let's actually look up the Real Freedom Tunes, because this is like his educational, quote-unquote, channel.
Earth's most advanced, dominant empire appears to be governed under a system known as democracy, where the nation—
Okay, they say Earth, but literally that's like some countries. Like, let's actually look that up. Let's do a comparison first and see how many countries there are in the world and how many of them use democracy. Like, I'm not trying to dog on democracy, but like, you know, some countries don't have it, and those countries are suffering because of it. Okay, so there's 195 countries. Now, let's see. Okay, so just a little bit less, right? Hold on. Let's see which ones are the most powerful countries that don't have a democracy. Russia, China, some of the most powerful countries in the world, and they're not run by a democracy. Now, to be fair, the people there are suffering, but like, to say the entire world is a democracy, like, get out of here.
Nation's leader changes often in a chaotic rotation of
You see, they're using the elephant and donkey as like Democrat and Republican. They're not talking about Earth. They're talking about America. We've made fun of right-wingers before the past for thinking that the entire world is America, but here we are on full display. They're literally doing that.
national identity and policy.
In what sense is this advanced?
Alright, enough of this. Wait, hold on! In what sense is this advanced?
National identity and policy.
In what sense is this advanced?
The selection process.
Interesting. And how are these leaders selected?
Well, two sides compete with one another to run the country.
And who wins?
Whichever side shows more pictures of crying moms on the news.
What?
Explain the mechanics of this.
Oh, okay, so aliens don't have emotions, okay.